Next up, it's time to travel to Brooklyn with roving reporter Zach Schiffman, who learned some interesting new things about one of America's most famous towns.
Red Hook, Brooklyn is the perfect place to spend an afternoon. It's a nautical, coastal little neighborhood full of cute shops and restaurants that are still amazing for the gentrifying elite.
Red Hook has the nicest little coffee shops and amazing street art. And
hey, gay guy.
How'd you know I was gay?
I want to remember this place before it's all underwater.
What? Underwater? I just got here.
I learned that Brooklyn is facing a huge problem due to global warming. A quick Google search showed me that Red Hook has been inundated with flooding since Hurricane Sandy. And that made me so sad. And since I really love my first 20 minutes here, I decided that I should be the person to help.
So things have been sort of fucked up here since Hurricane Sandy, right?
I spoke with climate reporter Samantha Maldonado about the plans that were already underway to save Red Hook.
The Red Hook Coastal Resiliency Project is essentially a coastal protection project. It's a series of barriers and elevated areas that will loop around the peninsula. This project also says it will protect Red Hook from about 30 inches of sea level rise. That is a projection into the 2080s, maybe 2100s on the low end.
This all started with Hurricane Sandy how long ago?
Sandy was in 2012, and the city started—
I was not born yet.
The city started planning for this project in about 2013.
It's been a whole bat mitzvah since Hurricane Sandy. Now faced with the Army Corps plan to save the neighborhood, resident and Portside, New York founder Carolina Salguero has concerns.
The Army Corps plan came out of nowhere for most people, and it was a shock.
And why was it so shocking?
Well, because what they presented was a highly unimaginative solution of big cement walls. That big wall, that big stupid wall, the big gray wall, all of those kind of hashtag big wall.
So the federal government is coming in and trying to place a big wall in Red Hook. Feels Trumpian.
Well, Brooklyn was once called the Walled City because these, I think, majestic warehouses lined this whole waterfront. These properties were very significant in the rebound of Red Hook. And so the wall thing's just like, it reminds me of a slogan from the Vietnam War, which is we had to destroy the village to save it. We're protecting you from a flood, but we're just destroying the whole historic fabric of this important part of your neighborhood.
Do you think these plans, are retroactively looking at Sandy? Do you think they go far enough into the future?
The city has picked a level that doesn't reach the height of Sandy. So if Sandy itself were to come again, Sandy itself were to come again, Sandy itself were to come again, Sandy itself were to come again.
I realized that if I needed to save my little self and Red Hook, we needed a solution to this big, stupid wall. A big, beautiful wall. So I had the idea to build an amazing mirrored wall around Red Hook, perfect for selfies and future hurricanes. But maybe it's not me who needs to be looking in the mirror. Maybe it's the big oil execs who have caused our planet to warm, caused sea levels to rise, and caused extreme weather events like Hurricane Sandy. And if they don't change, these things will happen again. So come to Red Hook while you can. Ha!